All right, hey guys, we are looking at sorting, and in sorting we are looking at the insertion sort. Today it's more like a series of videos we are going to do on sorting. Okay, this is more like a type of sorting algorithm. So we look at what sorting algorithm, what insertion sort is, and we take a look at algorithm. Then we give an example of how you can sort an algorithm sort, okay, using insertion. Basically, by insertion sort we are talking about a sorting algorithm, and by algorithm I mean just a method or a stepwise process of accomplishing a task, right? So by sortation is a sorting algorithm that works by taking one element at a time from an unsorted list and inserting it into its correct position within a sorting list. More like see it as a way of rearranging items, reposition them so that they follow a pattern, a particular pattern, more like an ascending order from your number 1 to 10, or descending order from your numbers 10 to 1. So either way you are sorting the items. And talking about algorithm, basically when we talk about algorithm, we are talking about a set of stepwise instruction, or that a computer follow, or a stepwise instruction of doing things generally that follow a particular pattern, and the aim of that is to solve a problem or accomplish a task, basically. So algorithm is a process or method of doing sorting, more like a method of doing it. All right, and again, note that a program is an implementation of an algorithm, and once I have an algorithm I can implement it in any of the programming languages such as Java, Python, C, PHP, and the rest of the programming language that you are familiar with. So let's just have a list of items. So I'm going to come down here. We have a list of items, so numbers rather. The first one is 9, the second one is 3, the next one is 1, I have 4, I have 7, I have 5, right? So our job now is we are going to sort this list using the insertion sort method or algorithm. Okay, so how do we do that? Basically, how we are going to do this, we want to rearrange this item by sorting them. So we compare each item to one another. So we go from one element or from one number to the other, comparing them, and we want to compare them to the element to the left. Okay, so if I'm sorting the first item, the first index, which is 3, this is 0 index, 9 is 0. If I'm sorting the first index, which is 3, I want to compare it to 9, which is the first element. I can't sort 9 because there is no element before 9. So take note of that. So let's begin this sort. Okay, so to do this, I'll just have to compare 3 to every other element before it. So we are sorting 3. Take note of that. So here, what will we do? We want to compare 3 to 9, and we ask the simple question: is 3 less than 9? Is 3 less than 9? If it is, then we put 3 in place of 9 and put 9 in place of 3. Just a simple pattern, a simple method. So is 3 greater than 9? Really, of course 3 is greater than 9. So in place of 3, I'm going to put 9, and in place of 9 I'm going to put what? I'm going to put 3. All right, so I have sorted that. All right, so I'll now have to rearrange this item. So what I'm going to have now, the first one will now be 3, the next one will be 9, the next one is 1, the next is 4, 7, and 5. All right, so after we have this, then we go ahead to sort the next item. We have sorted 3, we want to sort 1. Okay, we want to sort 1. So I'll just come here, and do this here. How do we do that? Again, we come here and compare 1 to the element before 1, and the element is 9. So you ask yourself, is 1 less than 9? Of course, 1 is less than 9. So what I'm going to do here is that I want to put 9 in place of 1 and put 1 in place of 9. Again, we are not done with that yet. Again, you compare 1 to the item before it. Is 1 less than 3? Of course, 1 is less than 3. So what I want to do here, I want to put 3 in place of 1, and again put 1 in place of 3. So that has been sorted. So again, I come here, I rearrange my item. Now I have 1, 3, just like this, 9, 4, 7, 5. So this is what I have now. This is my list. This is my list now. So I have sorted these items already. All right, so the next item I want to sort now is 4. So I'll come here, I'll put 4 here. Again, I compare 4 to the item before it, which is 9. If is 4 less than 9? Of course, 4 is less than 9. So what I want to do here, I want to put 9 in place of 4 and put 4 in place of 9. So again, I compare 4 to the item before it. 4, 3, is 4 less than 3? Of course not. 4 is not less than 3 or 1. So again, I rearrange my list. I have 1, 3, 4, 9, 7, and 5. So we have sorted our list up to this point. The next number we want to sort now is 7. So we want to sort 7 at this point. So again, let's do this. 7. We compare 7 to the item before it, which is 9. Is 7 less than 9? Of course, 7 is less than 9. So what we want to do, we want to put 9 in place of 7 and put 7 in place of 9. So again, is 7 less than 4? Of course not. 3? Of course not. 1? Of course not. So that has been sorted. So we go ahead to rearrange our list. So after that sorting, we will have this. Our list will look like, we now have 1, 3, 4, 7, 9, and 5. All right, so that is what it looks like now. Again, we have sorted up to this point. Every element up to this point have been sorted. We have 5 left. So let's do that quickly. So we ask ourselves, is 5 less than 9? Of course, 5 is less than 9. So in place of 5, I put 9, and in place of 9, I put 5. Again, I have 5 here, I have 7. Is 5 less than 7? Of course, 5 is less than 7. So it's in place of 5 here, I put 7, and in place of 7, I put 5. Believe you understand this. Is 5 less than 4? No. Is 5 less than 3? No. Is 5 less? So we are done with that. So we go ahead to rearrange this list.